Don't forget to check out my Patreon where we have exclusive content for groups such as Twice, 17, Red Velvet, Blackpink, NCT, Super M, Shiny, AT, Stray Kids, and so much more, along with K-dramas, concerts, and other variety shows. Hey guys, Angie here, and today we have Riize episodes 5 and 6. I will be very upfront about the fact that I hate MBTI stuff. And that's also why I've been putting this off, because I'm very intrigued at the episodes, but I already know I'm gonna kind of mentally roll my eyes a bit. Because like I said, I would have never hated MBTIs as much as I did if it wasn't just shoved down my throat by every group. I think in a general sense, despite me not believing in it and science proving it's not even real because the tests these idols take aren't even the accurate ones, and even the accurate ones aren't even that accurate because it's your own personal vendetta that you're writing and your bias in your head, and what you can pick what you want out of the questions, and you see yourself differently than other people actually see you and whatever. It's just every group does these MBTIs and every video mentions it, and it's just a little annoying. But I'm gonna try my hardest not to project on to it and just try to just enjoy it for what it is. It's kind of just reminds me a lot of it's like a fad that hasn't left, and I'm just scared it's never going to. And because every idol talks about it, it's just it's like, imagine you really are annoyed at something and everything you love mentions that something. That's kind of how I feel. If it was just occasionally, because when these just started, a few groups mentioned it, and I'll just be like, oh, this is a little silly. But it's because it's just like it's because idols take it so serious. I think that's what it is. If they didn't, like, and the fact people take it so serious, and then like they say it like it's fact, I think that's what bothers me more. Because I've seen like the blood type thing with the, like, there was like blood type stuff in Korea, like that was like a really big trend. But like people wouldn't take it that serious. It'd be like, oh, you're O, aren't you? And they'd be like, yeah, and they'd be like, I knew it. Like that's about it. But like in with the MBTI, it's like they're just so dead serious. Like it's like they really hone in on it, and it just, yeah. But anyways, like I said, okay, discussion out. All right, let's just. I'm trying so hard. I'm literally gonna will myself not to rant too much. Floppy disk. Also, it's like they're mixing, because it's the office too. They're mixing the office things with the MBTI stuff. Okay. Like the office episodes of variety shows, they're not my favorite either, but some groups have done it well, so I feel like they'll do well. Get a guitar, get a guitar.
언제 오는 거야, 언제?
좋은 시간이 지났잖아. 이따 점심 뭐 먹을래?
I checked out their Idol Human Theater episode on Patreon, by the way, because it gets blocked. I have not heard of Blue Onion Pancakes.
어제 퇴근하고 뭐 했어? 누구세요? 나 몰라? 나 이 회사에서 중요한 일을 하고 있는데. 신입사원인가 본데? 아니야. 나 여기서
Intern?
상사야. 누가 뽑았어 이런 사람? 너보다 위에야.
I think it said it. All I saw was his MBTI, so.
나 이 회사에서 퇴근하고 뭐.
Yeah, they don't translate all that, so I don't know if it says his position.
누가 뽑았어 이런 사람? 너보다 위에야. 나 이야.
안녕하세요.
아, 이번 인턴이구나. 이번 새로 들어왔다나.
안녕하세요. 누가 이렇게 조용히 들어오래?
한번 자기소개 한번 해줄래?
자기소개? 안녕하세요. 저는 승환이라고 합니다. MBTI는 INFP예요.
아 INFP구나.
네.
소극적인 거 맞? 뭐야?
Cute. That's adorable. So he's the one that always brings like the like silly things
이런 거 어디서 사지?
and like decorates the thing, the office.
성수감 사장님.
Looks amazing. I miss this brown hair. So I'm gonna enjoy what I can. He looks great in the black hair. I just like his brown hair. Wait, what was his? Oh.
별로 마음에 안 드는.
저 친구는 오래 못 가겠는데?
So I like that they're, I don't know if this is gonna shift, but I like they're just
손이라는 친구 있잖아.
playing as the stereotype at least.
MBTI를 진단하는 날인데 진단해봅시다.
아 지금 10분이나 늦었는데 언제 오는 거야 지금? 아
또이 그 친구가 아주 똘똘하더라고.
But they already have their MBTIs.
그 친구 너무 늦게 오는데?
It's the baby. Oh, they're gonna give his test. Whatever.
나이가 어려 보이시는데?
잘못 찾아본 거 아니야, 학생?
10대인가?
그럼 여기에 세워야
10대는 여기 회사 못 들어오.
카메라에
Call him out.
아 카메라가 있구나.
Camera.
이쪽으로 갈까요?
학생 뭘 잘못했어?
Interesting, they're already doing like role playing stuff so early.
자자자. 우리 회사에 입사한 걸 축하합니다.
네?
야, 중학생은 처음인데?
학생
학생 아닙니다.
회사에 교복을 입고 해도 되나?
그건 아니에요.
등교를 한 거야? 이거 출근을 한 거야?
야, 회사 올라오고 직접 맞춰.
You look amazing.
귀여운 인턴이고.
아시다시피 이제
So he's the intern.
회사가 MBTI 회사이다 보니까 또 각자 MBTI도 잘 알고 있어야 하잖아요.
So John's really good at acting.
오늘은 소희 사원의 MBTI를 간단하게 진단해 줄 겁니다. 오, 드디어 나도.
I'm just gonna say ENFJ.
오, 이거 친구 봐라. 한번 애교 보여.
I'm literally just throwing those letters out. INFJ. Or ENFJ. I don't know. I'll say ENFJ.
지금 MBTI 그렇게 안 해가지고
I never remembered the N. What N and S means.
네. 그럼 먼저 E인지 I인지부터 알아보겠습니다.
네.
자, 안 친한 사람이 한가득인 자리, 회식 자리에서 5분마다 자리에서 벌떡 일어나서 건배 사하기래 회식 자리 내내 한마디도 안 하기.
See, okay. This is the one. I'm gonna pause once. I'm pausing once. Okay, I promise. I'll pause once in this form. That doesn't dictate if you're an extrovert or an introvert. I will reiterate this a million times because I hate this misconception of what introvert and extrovert is. You can be a shy extrovert and an outgoing introvert. Introvert doesn't equate to not liking socializing or not liking people. Introvert simply means you get more tired and exhausted being around people, and you may prefer being on your own rather than being with a bunch of people, or at least being with a smaller group of people. It doesn't mean you're not talkative, doesn't mean you're shy, doesn't mean you're not good at meeting new people. Being an extrovert doesn't mean you like partying, doesn't mean you like big events, doesn't mean you hate being alone. Extrovert just means you'll be more likely to kind of get on with more people, basically, and you're more likely to like partying and stuff because you just like to be around. You like. So a good example is see, even this example is not a good one, but like introvert just literally means you recharge basically on your own, and extrovert usually means like you recharge better with others. Like you'll just be happier most of the time with one other person, even just one other person. Like, so an introvert would usually just literally like you're like recharging on your own. You will often need to I said this in the Bumgi video where I was like, oh, he was tired at the end of that. Bumgi's the best person to describe as an introvert because he can easily talk to people. He did so well in the Workman episode, Bumgi from Dixie. He's very loud, he's very rambunctious, he's very crazy, and people often think he's an extrovert, but you can tell he's an introvert because, notice, he's usually being loud and rambunctious alone. He'll go off on his own a lot. He'll walk around a lot. He'll go to stores alone a lot. He'll eat alone a lot. He prefers to be on his own. Doesn't mean he doesn't like to be with others. And Taehyun is a good example of an extrovert. He's usually quieter, not as crazy, but he also is often with another member. So that's the best way of describing it. You prefer to do things on, you're okay with being on your own, and you're okay doing things on your own, but it doesn't mean you are awkward and bad with people. A lot of introverts are shy, awkward. I'm an introvert, and I am the shyest, most awkward person ever. Never catch me at a bar. 25, never been to the club, never been to a party, never went to a schoolhouse party, and happily will never do it. Well, I'm too old for that, but like, I will happily never go to a club my whole life and I'll be fine. I can happily just walk my dog alone, gone to concerts alone, gone to the movies alone. I am able to talk to people. I would just prefer not to. But it doesn't mean every introvert's like that. So anyways, that is what an introvert and extrovert is.
근데 최대 3시간.
And that's why these tests are bullshit.
이 친구 화끈하구만.
아무 말도 안 하고는 듣지 못할 것 같아요. 근데
회식 자리니까.
나이가 어려서 그런지 크기가 가득하고.
어려운 사람이 있어도 건배 다 하죠. 그러니까 눈치 나가면서. 눈치 나가면서. 눈치는 있는 친구구만.
이 친구 조금 마음에 드네.
다들 여사람 같은데?
귀여워. 일단 이 질문은 B인 것 같네요.
그러네요. 이 친구 아주 미래가 쾌망하고만.
내일 친구를 만나기로 한 당시 친구가 갑자기 내일 본인의 새로운 친구를
NCT did this.
새로운 친구가 생기면 좋지. 갑자기 새로운 사람을 좀 망해서
See that? I can see the introvert extrovert thing.
새로운 친구가 좋은가요?
I would hate that.
저 같은 경우에
But at least I was warned.
새로운 친구를 만나기 조금 망설여지는 것 같아요.
친구 반가워. 친구 일관성이 없네.
I think it's more the fact they're bringing the friend and they know the friend, but I don't, so I'll feel like a third wheel.
이 정도 아닌가요?
Because they already know each other and I don't.
지금은 아이.
이 역시 반반의 확률이 좀
이 질문 아이 같네요.
네?
한 번만에 가야지.
Wonder always just looks so sus.
아무 연락도 없이 갑자기 지금 찾아와서 나 너네 집 앞이야. 나와봐.
I hate that.
그러면 아무리 그래도 갑자기
See, that's the
또
perfect example of Shotaro being an extrovert, and I believe that. But even he, an extrovert, doesn't want sudden company.
다시 돌아가야지.
헐, 나 보러 와준 거야?
I'd be like, I'm not home.
가야지. 돌아가야지 이거는.
근데 이거는 때에 따라 다를 것 같아요. 그 상황마다. 네. 굉장히 내가 여유가 있다면 저는 괜찮을 것 같은데.
와. 이 친구 상당하구만. 이 친구 목에.
근데 막 다음날 너무 일찍 일어나야 되고 오늘 당장 너무 피곤하고.
I think this is just like, do you like surprises or not?
잘 모르겠네요.
But this isn't just for extrovert and introvert, right? This is... Oh no, this was for that. I feel like this is more for like, I don't know.
상황이 생기면 기분이 나빠질 수도 있어.
Yeah.
아닌가?
No, Anton. You're allowed to feel that way. I would be angry too. I don't want... So here's a great example. My cousin, she's older than me, 5 years older than me. She suddenly told... I live with my mom and grandma. She, a couple weeks ago, was like, I'm coming by, like, this upcoming weekend. This is what I'm recording, like, this weekend for me, with my boyfriend. I'm coming by and staying the weekend with my boyfriend at your house. Like, literally, like, not, can we stay at your house? It's like, we are coming by and staying for the weekend. Now, weeks in advance. But like it's the implication of I'm coming and intruding on your house without asking. Can't wait to see you. Is that not a right to be angry? Now, I'm not the only one living here, so whatever, I have to deal with it. But if I was alone and it was my own apartment, would be angry. I am angry, but I can't really. I'm not the only one living here, so I got to deal with those things. But I think unworn appearances and intrusions on life are the most, like, I actually cry with those things because it just feels very inconveniencing to me. But I also just probably have anxiety, so I think that's a big part of it too, because I like things in a certain order. I like knowing, I like planning, I like things going a certain way, so when that gets out of the way.
분석적으로 봤을 때는 보이는 이가 맞긴 해.
어릴 적은 어땠나요?
Also, there are things called ambiverts, who are neither introvert nor extroverted, so no one ever accounts for that in K-pop.
손에 마이쮸 2개가 있어요.
Like, I feel like Shotaro is actually probably like an ambivert.
아하, 이
Not Shotaro, Sungchan.
혼자 있는 걸 좋아. 혼자 있는 걸 좋아합니다.
혼자 있는 걸 좋아하는데 집 앞에 친구 연락을 찾아왔어요.
친구가 너무
See, that's what I mean. Anyone likes to be alone. Everyone has moments where they want to be alone. Even extroverts want to be alone sometimes. That's not really... It's just like the reasonings, the context of it, like, because everyone wants to be alone. But like, so he says, he's not too bothered by a friend popping up sometimes.
친한 친구면은 안 하실 거예요.
아, 너무 친한 친구면?
그럼 아이인데. 그러면 혼자
Because it doesn't matter to me. Yeah, this is the
다른
question.
사람과 있을 때 에너지가
This is the pinpoint question. Are you happier, basically, when you're alone? Or are you happier when you're with others? If you're stressed out, this is the best example. If you're stressed out, what helps you? What benefits you? Like, let's say you're at work, you work 10 hours. Maybe that's not a good example. But let's say you had something bad happen, you're upset and you're angry. Do you call a friend and ask for a few friends to come over and support you? Or do you want to be alone and just whoosh, just like, do you want friend comfort or do you want seclusion comfort, basically? That's like the pinpoint question.
혼자 있을 때 친구는 그러니까 자기가 좋아하는 멤버들이랑 가족이랑 있으면은 좀 외향적이게 되는데 그쵸. 좀 새로운 사람과는
This is life though, like that. I hate when people say that. I hate that's I become extroverted when I'm with people. That doesn't even make sense. That doesn't even make sense to me. You're basically saying extroverted is the opposite of shy when you're saying that. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. That's my pet peeve. That's the pet peeve for me. Like 90% of the world gets tired with new people.
네, 저도 아이라고 생각해요. 아이가
Or not tired, gets shy.
60i, 42.
42. 원래 100%일 수가 있어.
So he's an ambivert, basically. Which I do think he could be. I think most people are in the middle.
이거는 N인지
I'm glad they told us this is the one I would get confused with.
30초간 아무 생각도 하지 말아보세요.
I like that they gave us the percentage. I'm more curious on percentages with these things.
저는 생각을 들으려고 당나귀가 뛰어다닌다.
오, 당나귀가 뛰어다닌다. 당나귀는 갑자기 왜 나오는 거야?
That's so specific. I haven't thought about a donkey in forever. Well, I watched Shrek, so I guess he is a donkey. Donkey's a donkey.
당나귀 포즈 같은 거 없나요?
아, 잘한다.
이 친구 좀 마음에 들어.
끼가 넘치고.
이 친구 미래가 촉망하구만.
이 친구 좋은데?
이 친구 아이돌 해보는 거 어떻겠나?
아, 아이돌에 관심이 없습니다.
아 그래. 아쉽군.
근데 아무 생각도 안 해보라 했는데 당나귀 생각은 왜 한 거죠?
이분은 진짜 아무 생각 안 했어. 진짜요?
I can't think of anything. I can't think of nothing.
찌를 생각해야죠.
오.
와 역시 돌.
Ooh, I'm gonna use that. Let's see.
근데 인간은 그 무의식적으로 그걸 할 수 없대. 생각을 안 해야지.
Yeah,
아닌 게 뭔데?
that's why meditation can never be a thing to
생각하지
me.
말라면 아 생각 안 해야지. 생각 안 해야지. 그 생각을.
Also, I feel like he's surrounded by people, so that'd be kind of hard.
소희 씨는 약간 상상력이 풍부하네.
I think context definitely matters on this one.
얘네 건방과
They didn't help me with the S and oh, thank you.
먹으라고 귤을 하나
Oh, this is that stupid thing. Thank you.
아 많아요.
귤을 많이들
I think the NS one is the one that just confuses me the most because I don't quite get what we're trying to do with that one.
그때마다 드는 생각. 껍질 까기.
아
너무 귀찮아요. 누가 까줬으면 좋겠다.
이건 S 같은데 그러면?
너무 신기하네.
이건 S인데?
이거 S죠.
S네.
제가 식당에서 귤을 받으면은 이거 얼마나 내가 길게 깔 수 있을까? 나 길게 할 거고 하고 싶은데 그런 생각 많이 해요.
I feel like I need an American version of that because I'm just so confused on the tangerine thing. Not necessarily the fact that they gave me a tangerine. The question itself confuses me. Like, what are we trying to get from this question? Because my mind just goes, like, how am I supposed to answer it? Am I like, what are they trying to get at? Because, like I said, I would just be like, thank you. But I've never heard an idol say thank you. So I'm like, oh, was I supposed to think about it more deeply? Like, am I supposed to think about why I'm getting the tangerine? Like, how am I supposed to react to it?
자랑하고 싶다래.
So I think maybe it's more like if you got a random glass of wine at a restaurant, like something like that. That is like the American equivalent, maybe.
나는 얼마나 달달하니까 그런 생각.
오. 저도 한 번에 깔 수 있을 것
I would just assume like it's just like, oh, thanks. It's like a what's it called?
역시 돌입니다.
저는 맛있을까 생각하는데.
역시 돌입니다.
좀 맛없게 생겼는데?
아, 귤도 랜덤이 있어. 맛이.
그거는 확고한 S였다.
이게 보면 알 수 있어요. 맛있는지 맛없는지.
I would assume it's an appetizer. That's what I was thinking. Like I wouldn't think anything of it.
귤을 좋아해가지고.
I think because in America you get appetizers at restaurants and stuff. So
귤 나눠줄 때.
둘 나눠줄 거 아무도 본 적 없는데요.
에?
언제 나가겠다?
많이 나눠줬어요. 소희 형도 나눠줬어요. 아니야.
둘만 알콩달콩 둘만 먹는 건가요?
귤 좋아하게 생겼어.
원빈이는 만약에 식당에서 귤 드시면
as a restaurant.
안 먹어.
그냥 원빈이 형 막상 까주면 먹지.
맞아.
그냥
까서
딱히 아무
입에다
생각이
갖다 줘.
없어요.
Is it supposed to be that? Like the fact I don't know. I don't eat tangerines. Like it's hard to
에서는
peel it, and it seems inconvenient.
맞죠.
그런 것 같습니다.
예.
내가 가장 아끼는 기타가 젤리를 별했다. 나는 땡땡땡다.
나는 놀란다.
아
놀란다.
오.
아 진짜 놀랐다.
놀라지.
기타 찾아내면 갑자기 젤리를 변했어. 이거 먹어야 돼, 기다려야 돼.
그거 어떻게 해야 돼?
놀란다.
사진 찍어야 되나?
그럴 일이 없지.
보관해야지.
자, 절
I'll just be confused again.
불사조 모기가 있는데 같이 살자고 합니다. 나는 뭐뭐한다.
Kill it.
나는 거절한다.
This doesn't ever dies.
센스가 있고.
I'll just kick it out. I'll just like capture it and put it away.
나는 가둔다 할라
Put it outside.
어떻게 할래?
계속 두 개를 할 거야.
Yeah.
안 죽어.
What was the try?
나세 번째 질문 마음에 들어. 또 읽어줘.
자고 일어났더니 해바라기가 폈다. 나는
Wear a hat.
사진을 찍는다.
Cut it.
아 귀여워.
사용한 거 아닌가요?
말도 안 되는 질문이니까.
유망한 친구가 들어왔구만.
Are the NS ones just like weird questions?
애니구나.
자 이제 다음이 제일 중요한데.
아, 요즘 화제가 되고 있는 기어야
Like there's weird ones.
너 티야? 너 연습 열심히 안 했는데 이 정도면 진짜 재능 있는 듯? 이라는 말을 듣고 기분이 좋다? 아니면 기분이 나쁘다?
이거 살짝 비꼬는 거 아닌가요?
Wait, what is it?
너 연습 열심히
You
안
didn't
했는데
practice hard, but you're still good. You must be talented. Oh, so they're saying you're like naturally gifted, and like, you know, like you didn't even try. I'd be upset
기분이 좋다? 아니면 기분이 나쁘다?
because they're invalidating.
잠깐만. 그러니까 이렇게 말했다는 거죠?
Well, but did you, or do they assume you didn't practice hard, or they're just saying from their perspective you didn't practice hard, but you still did practice hard? Because if I truly didn't practice hard, but I'm still good, I'd be like, oh, thanks, like that's great. But if I was actually practicing and they're just not acknowledging that and just saying, you didn't really practice as hard as us, but you still did good, like that would probably
열심히 안 했는데
annoy me.
재능이 있나 보다. 했을 때 기분이
I took the quiz. I was going to post the video, but it was like a while ago. I think I had INFJ because I was trying to understand. But as I took the quiz, I was like, yeah, these questions kind of lead you into what, like obviously, if you felt bad about it, that would be F, right? And if you felt good about it, would that be T? Because F is like feeling and T is like whatever. Like it's like emotional versus non-emotional is basically what FT is. And it feels like if you're upset about it, you're emotional. So the other one would be T, right? Like you can kind of tell which question is gonna lead you to something, which is why I think this quiz is kind of.
아, 노래로 예를 들면 노래 재능이 있긴 해. 아, 춤 연습 열심히 안 했는데 좀 재능 있다.
기분이 나쁘니.
이 친구 상남자구만.
이 친구 열심히 하는구만. 기분이 아주 나쁜데요?
Like T is more like you don't care what other people think.
나쁘지 않나?
진짜 좋아할 것 같아요.
근데 약간 근데 어떤 거에 따라
맞아. 근데 좀 예민한
좀
부분에서
다르긴
그렇게 말을 하면
예민한 부분에서 그렇게 말하면 F인 것 같으면 그죠? 네.
우리가 의류 수업 앞에 벌어지는 건가요? 뭔가 우리 동물 애호가씨.
더럽네?
더럽다?
I would want to take it home, but it'll probably be dirty. Yeah.
그거는 T죠.
나 저거 보고 왜 저렇게 버렸지?
Yeah.
불쌍하다.
자세가 약간 불쌍해 보여.
Yeah, it looked like I was gonna cry. I also like elephants, so.
아무 생각이 없어.
아니, 저 인형이 생각해봐요. 저
그러니까
인형도
사진 보고 어떤 생각이
어디선가 만들어져가지고 누군가 이쁨을 받아서 누가 사가지고 집에 데리고 있었는데
저 T긴 한데 이 사진 보고 살짝 불쌍해 보이긴 한데.
그러니까
인형은 감정도 없고
That's the most one thing I'm literally understanding you. I'm just kidding. I know animals. Stuffed animals don't feel emotions, but I give them like they make me feel good. So
형이가 누울 자리가 없어요. 인형 때문에.
they're my soft spot,
혹시 어떤 생각이 들어요?
as you could probably tell from my room. Wow, and so that kind of made me not love you anymore.
지나갈 거야.
So I'm gonna have to forgive you for that one because I love you.
그냥 신경도 안 쓰고 그냥 앞에 보고.
저거 누가 바뀌었다 보면
Would Unstuck be the boyfriend that's like, you have too many stuffed animals? And would I have to be like, dang, Unstuck, we gotta break up?
저안 봤는데.
I can get over the MBTI stuff. I can get over the stuffed animal stuff, but you haven't seen Toy Story? I just, it's like unforgivable, but also means in our relationship, we're living in delusion right now. I could show him Toy Story, you know, like, but then what if he doesn't like it? Guys, what do we do? If you are dating someone and they haven't seen Toy Story or insert Pixar movie you love, and now it's like you didn't watch it as a kid, so you didn't feel that growth of the movies, and they don't hit to like the person you're dating the same. Like, it's just like, because I feel like you had to like live with the movie to really understand. So he probably won't like it. I'm gonna be so mad. Guys, do we forgive those? Is this too far? Is this too far? I think it's too far. Anton, you're my bias
아,
now.
근데 보긴 했는데 기억이 안 나.
Okay, alright, I forgive it.
눈물이
Okay.
나지 않는데 약간. 약간
Well, I didn't cry. I cried in the second movie.
인형들의 삶의
그래서 저 아직도 그 라바 인형 갖고 있어요. 사방에 뜨는 것 같아서.
그 앤디가 이제
아,
그 주인공이 대학교 갈 때.
See, Anton, that's my
그때
man.
살짝 울컥.
What? 1 minute. I just 1 minute. No, why'd you laugh at our emotions? I mean, you know what? I can't with Riize anymore. They're just not.
이 질문은 세 번째 질문 같아요.
Anton, I felt that. You know,
의미는
I know Anton actually cried. He said, I felt emotions. I'm like, no, you cried. They're gonna make fun of you, so you didn't say that. But we understand. I understand you. I saw it in theaters and I cried.
아, 생각 좀 해볼게.
말 그대로 생각해볼게. vs 싫지만 거절하기 싫으니까 시간 벌기.
와 이거 어렵다.
근데 저는 실제로 생각해볼게라는 말을 쓸 때 실제로 생각을 해봅니다.
I never have to think about it. I don't think I've ever had to say that before.
이거는 사실 100%
I don't think I've ever been like, I have to think about it. I don't think I've been in a position in life where I had to say that. Because I could usually, like, if I was ever asked something, it's usually like something I could answer right away. So I'm wondering what I would do.
백화점에서 이 옷 보다가 나올 때 많이 쓰는 아 맞아. 다른 데 잠깐 다녀.
Oh, like,
상황에 따라 다른 거 같아.
그런 거 오랜만에 못 봤어요.
okay, I understand that.
소희야 너 T야?
귀엽네요, 그냥.
혹시 큐티브
오케이, let's go step 4.
마지막으로 T인지 J인지 알아봅시다.
와우.
이것도 중요하다.
So this is like the one who plans versus the one who's like carefree, right?
여행을 갈 수 있는 기회.
I'm planner.
하루 계획을 직접 세워보세요.
너 무조건 어딘가 가긴 가야 된다.
Plan the day myself.
그러면 저희 본가에 가요.
I am truly the planner of everything in life. Or I just need it to be planned. I need to know what's going to happen. So if I'm with someone else and it's like I'm just going with them on the like something like once again the cousin who's intruding on my life, we would sometimes go on like a little 3-day beach trip. She'd usually plan it and I just need to know what's happening. Or I have to know, oh, there's no plans. Like, I just need to know what we're doing to an extent. But, like, I'm always the one decorating for Christmas. I just bought this photo album and I went through my grandma's pictures. I was like, I'm doing this alone. I just took the pictures, like, I have to do this alone because I can't have others' opinions on it. I'm like, I'm gonna just do it myself. Like, I need to do things my way. Or at least I need to know what's happening. Like, it stresses me out so much when I don't know what's happening.
시간 이런 거는
The time, it's more like, yeah, like,
크게 봤을 때.
계획은 언제나 틀어질 수 있는 거기 때문에
yeah.
나랑 진짜 잘 맞는 것 같네요.
이건 벌써 답이 딱 나온 것 같아.
나온 거 같네.
I just need to know, like, okay, we're going to the beach at this, like, we're going to the beach first, then we're going out to eat, then we're gonna go shopping, then we're eating again, then we'll do, like, a sunset thing. Like, that's kind of what I mean. Like, I just need to know, like, oh, we're going to, like, the place we go to is where they filmed the One Tree Hill. That's usually where we go, Wilmington. And we usually do, like, around the same thing every time. And it'll be like, oh, we're gonna go visit the school they filmed at and then we're gonna go to eat. Like, I just need to know that stuff.
평생 둘 중 한 가지의 삶을 산다면 매일매일 반복되는 일상과
Yes.
매일매일 변화하는 일상과
Daily life the same every time.
일상과 평생 그렇게 살아야 한다면 차라리 변하는
Same day every day. I'm totally fine with that. I love it.
원빈이 매일매일 변화하는 적응이 너무 많아. 낯선 환경
평생 매일매일 같은 거
괜찮아요. 저 낯선 환경이 일단 싫어요.
Oh, love you, Wonbin. You know why I changed?
원빈이는
It's okay. You laughed at Anton, but sorry.
매일매일 똑같은 환경에서 익숙하게 하는 거지. 오, 신기하고.
당연히 변화하는 일상이 낫지 않나요?
I've learned I just...
일상은 집에서 못 버티겠구나.
How am I supposed to marry him? We have a lot to discuss.
변화하는 일상 속에서 규칙적인 건 필요하죠.
So, alright. So he's bullshitting. See, he's like in the middle. I can make... We can give and take, you know. I'll show him Toy Story. He'll show me life doesn't need to be the same every day. And then we'll get on with it and love each other forever. It's cool. We're living in a delusional world right now. Okay, forgive me.
아 그래서 둘이 바로 같이 오는구나. 와 근데 예상했었던 걸로는 ISTP로 예상했었는데.
맞아. S인 줄 알았는데.
현실적인 거.
N이 상상 많이 하는 거. 엘리베이터 타는
Wait, what was this? Because I said ENFJ, right, or something.
INTP.
그래서
Oh, that was off.
현실적인 거.
N이 상상 많이 하는 거. 엘리베이터 타면 이거 엘리베이터 떨어질까?
그런 좀 하는 것 같긴 하다.
N S가 되게 애매해.
Wait, what was that? Oh my god.
떨어질까?
Oh, that's me. See, I saw that caption go by too quick. And I was like, I think I relate to that caption. I often think in life, this car is gonna crash. This caption made me feel so seen. Because I often think, like, I'm about to take my dog out before we go to the next episode. I'm like, if I'm about to get kidnapped, it's horrible. But it's true. I think this often. Oh, I'm like, what if the plane falls? What am I gonna do? Like, when I went to the water park this summer for the first time, I was like, I've seen those videos and heard of that thing with Disney where the girl went down and the swimsuit went right through her and she had like really disgusting surgery. And I was like, dang, I'm also wearing that swimsuit. What if it happens to me? Like, I don't know. I think about those things a lot.
N S가 되게 애매해.
Also, escalators are like, I avoid them a lot because I have weird fears like that. In the elevator, I'm like, what if the elevator gets stuck? That's why I don't like to be alone in the elevator, because I'd rather at least be trapped with someone else. That's why I also avoid elevators. Like, I watched the new season of Sex Education, and they were so chill about being trapped in an elevator. I was like, I don't think I've ever seen people so chill about that.
말이 칵테일을 시킬 수는 없다니까요, 여러분.
저도 근데 그 생각이
얘를 들면이잖아.
저 사과하면 뭐가 떠오르세요?
I think red.
그러니까 만약에 N이었으면 말이 칵테일을 뭘 시킬까 했을 때 뭐라도 뭔가 나올 것 같은데 지금 뭐가 안 나와.
왜 말 같지도 않은 소리 하세요?
말문이 막히네.
그럼 너 S지. ISTP요?
이팁.
전석훈과 똑같아.
ISTP요?
I think I said the exact opposite of what he got.
느낌 비슷해. 약간 리틀 은석이.
아 근데 맞아. 은석이 형이 근데
둘다 ISTP인데.
은석이 형은 좀 성향이 너무 강해서 너무 극이야. 극.
완전 T라 그래.
맞아. F가 없진 않아.
저도 감정이 있어요, 여러분.
저 말조차도 감정이 없어.
누구. 이소희님 MBTI는
입니다.
What's the next episode then?
어때요? ISTP 같은 소감.
저 오늘부로 ISTP 소리가 됐는데 사실 저도 MBTI에
I wouldn't feel anything. Yeah, I feel like he was very chill about this. He wasn't too emotional.
이렇게 열심히
But emotional.
정해졌는데 그런 말 하면 어떡합니까?
Me always emotional. I think my E, when I took the quiz, I think it was like very high. It's like, oh, people are gonna use that against me.
대충 맞긴 해.
Hate that.
비슷하긴 해.
Listen, I probably have undiagnosed anxiety and stuff. I just get too fixated on things too. So I get fixated on how much I hate people getting fixated on things. I think that's ironic. I think that's kind of cute. It's a little charming. I'm just kidding. People hate it so much. Okay, let me take my dog out and hopefully I don't get kidnapped and I'll be right back. Okay, he wants to say hi. Say hi, baby. Why you look so grumpy? Oh. Okay. Cute. Yes. No. Acne. Alright.
이렇게 나뉘어 앉았는데요.
Dang.
문제 본인들의 생각을 자유롭게 이야기해 주시는 겁니다.
네. 알겠습니다.
Let's go.
Wait, I thought. Wasn't Sunghoon? Oh, okay, wait. Okay, they're all introverts. Okay, I misunderstood. Okay.
난 무조건 이해. 나도 무조건 너무.
Wait, what was the question? You're stuck in 5 hours time to choose one. Which one do you choose? I feel like this one should be the. I feel like neither are really. See, once like, whatever. This doesn't make you an introvert or an extrovert. It has nothing to do with that. That aside. I feel like I'm okay with either, because both just sound horrible. So none. I think the first one is better actually, and I'm like very much an introvert. So like I said, this doesn't have to do with introvert or extrovert.
난 무조건 위에. 나도 무조건 위에.
너무 아이라서 어사인 친구 한 명과 있는 것도 힘들.
아 그냥 사람이 싫어요.
No, like I completely agree
중에서도 아이라.
차라리 혼자
with Anton. I'd rather just be alone in the room. But obviously, with that question,
모르는 사람 10명과 있으면 사람 많은데 정적이
because it says awkward friend, I'm like, for when are we even a friend? I think they just mean awkward, someone you're awkward with. I think I'd rather have the 10 people because I don't know them, so I may like one of them. But if I'm already awkward with this one person, I could try to fix it, but why are we awkward, you know? But so I think I would rather go with the 10 people.
빨려? 뭔가 기가 빨리는 것도 있고 아니면 말 많아도 문제예요.
But you have to talk a lot. It just says you have to talk with them.
이 오디오가 너무 많잖아요.
Yeah, that's my issue.
그러니까 약간 정신 사나워서
차라리 모르는 사람 10명 100명이
모르는 사람도 어색할 거 아니에요.
만약에 나랑 잘 맞을 수 있어. 맞아. 아직 모르는 단계니까 더 친해질 수도 있어. 우리 중간 공주님은요?
저요?
Cute.
단둘이 있을래요. 사람 많은 거 너무 별로고 저는 이제 단둘이에서 강합니다.
But you're awkward. They're not talking about how you're awkward with the person. That's my issue. The word awkward in there. I think I actually feel more uncomfortable. Like I have to impress the one person. But if it's 10 people, I feel like if I'm not impressive of a person, I'm like, well, that's okay because there's like other people to fix it in the room. But because I have to like talk to this one, like you have to talk to the one person. So I feel like I just will ruin it. So it's like I almost feel better about the 10 people because they can just talk and I can just listen. And if I mess up somewhere, it's like, well, someone's about to talk again anyway, so it's okay. But if I just mess up, like I feel like I have to impress that one person. Like I don't know why. I get more intimidated by one-on-one talk. Because the attention is all on me, so I'm like,
잠자는 진짜
할 말이 없네.
진짜
stress.
너무 싫고 너무 저 분위기가 너무 싫을 것 같아. 모르는 사람한테 둘러싸여 있는 내 자신이 너무
사람이 많아질수록 부담감이.
맞아.
Yeah.
가만히 있어.
But I feel stressed
단둘이 있는 게 좀 더
with the one person.
잔잔하게 대화할 수 있으니까.
그럼 어떻게 친구가?
그래서 친구 별로 없어.
Facts.
진짜 옛날에 친했던 친구들하고 아직까지 친해.
So you have friends,
그 친구들이 축구하면서.
but you
저희
that makes me mad when people are like, I don't have friends, but I have my old friends. How'd you make those friends? I was in soccer, so you did. You're in a group event thing. You talk to those people, so you can talk to people you don't know. I hate people. I hate people like this because I'm like genuinely like couldn't do sports or anything because I really hated being around a bunch of people I don't know. And then they're like, oh, I hate being around a bunch of people I don't know. But you were a trainee, you did soccer, you have old friends, you have your group members. Anyways. So you do make friends. You can do it. I genuinely can. Thank you. Let's talk about that.
만약 모르는 사람인데 내가 평소에 좋아하는 선배님이나
저는 처음엔 무조건
더 힘들 것 같아.
처음에
나도
무조건 힘들어.
나도 너무
근데 진짜 자기가 만나보고 싶었던
막
좋아하는 사람이
하던 사람들이어도
저도 그렇다면 한 명씩 만나지 10명씩 있으면 이게 머리가 터질 것 같아요.
복잡해져. 저 사람한테 이 말을 해야 되는데 저 사람한테 이 말을 해야 되는데 땀나.
아니 근데 각자 나눠서 얘기하면 진짜 조기 축구를 만약에 갔어요. 모르는 사람 10명이 있어요. 한 명 한 명 또 새로운 사람을 사귀는 거랑 거기서 배우는 것도 있고 그런 것들이 재밌지.
맞아요.
밥 축구 싫어하면 어떡해?
아니 체크
Then you cannot complain about it.
축구를 갔는데 나중에 축구를 싫어해.
왜 축구 싫어해? 농구 좋아하잖아. 농구 다 좋아하는 사람들.
아 그러면은 괜찮죠.
근데 그렇게 따지면 약간 나이대도 중요해요. 모르는 사람 10명이 만약에 40, 50대 중년 분들이면 전 좋아요.
I would hate
좋아요.
that.
40, 50대면 괜찮아. 내 나이대면 안 돼. 사람이 편하잖아.
차라리 어른들이.
어른들이 차라리 편해.
산타 할아버지는 여름에 어디서 어떻게 지내실까?
딱 지금 보자.
I think he's preparing the presents with the elves and stuff, to be honest. Or he's on vacation.
일단 여름이잖아요. 그러니까 어디든 더울 거 아니에요. 일단 남극이나 북극 이글루 안에서 사슴들과 같이 술록인가? 그 친구들과 같이 이제 크리스마스를 준비하면 선물을
Yeah.
고르고 있을 거예요.
나하고
그리고
동생한테
60억
얘기 전해줄까?
네, 60억 아니 어린이가 60억은 아닐 테니까
Facts, there's like
간단하게
probably
한
2 billion.
정도로
Okay,
하시는
1 billion.
그 어린이들을 위해서 선물을 고르고 계시지 않을까.
He's also analyzing to tell who's,
애들 선물도 많이
Like-
들어주면서 세계 여행.
because he has to know who's naughty and nice, so he's probably like overlooking everybody. Going through the logs.
여행하면서 애들 뭐 갖고 싶은지 알아가.
설문조사도 좀 하고.
자, 이거 좀 소신발언 하겠습니다. 산타 할아버지는
Facts.
사람들은 안 되는 거예요.
True.
수많은 어린이를 꿈과 희망을
I mean, I always knew that.
산타 할아버지는 저희 부모님이세요.
어린 브리드 친구들 미안.
I love you so much.
15세 이상 관람해 주세요.
미안.
그렇게 생각하는 순간부터 산타 할아버지가 없는 거.
그럼 미운 어린이들한테 어떻게 산타 할아버지 가겠어?
제가 어렸을 때 아빠가 산타 할아버지로 변장해서
My mom never told me. I just knew because on TV it was very obvious.
산타 할아버지는 이제 없구나.
그거는 산타 할아버지가 오시.
I don't know. It was very clear to me. In the shows, they'd be like, Santa doesn't exist, and have Santa be real at the end. But I'm like, but you, like, I don't know. It was just very obvious.
문화상품권을 사서 줄 리가 있나요? 산타 할아버지는 여름에 집에서 쉬겠죠. 만약에 있다.
만약에 있다고 가정하면
수박을 드시고 계시잖아요.
아 피서를 즐기면서
더우니까 냉모밀 시켜 드시지 않나요?
에어컨 틀고 TVN 보면서
털 좀 깎고.
면도도 좀 하고.
Having some fun with Mrs. Claus.
예. 이번에도 12월 25일이 산타 할아버지께는 성수기잖아요.
그쵸. 12월부터 12월.
That's the highest peak time, yeah.
준비하고 있어야죠. 25일 전까지는. 그때까지 선물 만들고 이제.
Well, he's not making the gifts. He's like in charge of the gifts.
25일 되면 계속 뛰어가지고.
The elves make the gifts.
산타 할아버지
Duh.
계획을 짜는 거.
아, 산타 할아버지 피실 수도 있어.
아니 전날에 몰아지.
하면서 이렇게 몰아치기 할 수도 있어.
That's why it's all in one night. He didn't think about this logically.
무슨 의미라니.
Me.
왜 이렇게 많아?
나랑 너는 여기다 고정해야겠다.
와 진짜 좀 튀겼다.
I find that I'm heartless because when someone's sad, I don't. You know what's the saddest part? If an idol's sad, I feel sad. But if like someone in person is sad, I just feel awkward. I don't know. Like I talk and listen, but I don't feel sad. Maybe I just haven't met a person that I like empathize well with. Like I want to make them happier, but I'm not like I don't know. I don't. But I like if an idol is sad, I feel like really sad for them. Maybe I just care really a lot about this idol. It's really messed up, isn't it? I don't know. I guess I just haven't. I guess when most people around me are sad, it's usually over a breakup where I'm like, oh, well, saw it coming, low key. So I'm trying to be empathetic, but like, I don't really care. So maybe that's why. Or like, it's financial things and I don't have like time to feel sad. I'll just be like trying to help figure it out with them. So I think F.
슬픈 사람이 들이대는.
아니 슬픔을 어떻게 나눕니까? 여러분 슬픔을 나눌 수 없어요. 나눌 수 있죠. 어떻게 나눠요?
Oh, is that what this is? We're saying, okay, but wouldn't F be I feel like F would be there's two sad people because you're empathizing. You're like emotional, you're feeling. T would be like I feel like these are flipped. Am I wrong? Oh, are we like literally saying like sharing this? I feel like this question's weird. I don't think I understand the question. What is it being literal? What happens if you is this like a joke? Like what happens if there's two? If you share sadness, you become less sad because you're literally splitting the sadness, or I don't get the question.
와,
I misunderstood.
슬픈 사람이 둘이 된다.
아니 슬픔은 어떻게 나눕니까? 여러분 슬픔은 나눌 수 없어요.
나눌 수 있죠.
어떻게 나눠요 슬픔을?
촬영처럼 이렇게 밝은 사람이 있어요. 그럼 나는 슬퍼. 유정한테 말을 해요. 그리고 영이 이제 승환아 괜찮아 하면서 이제 위로를 해주겠죠?
Yeah.
아 이렇게 반이 줄어요.
그거는 이제
Oh, okay. So yeah, I guess I agree with them.
되는 거 아닌가?
이렇게 반만 나눠주는 게 아니라 내 반이 없어지는
맞아
거죠.
맞아. 그만큼 승환이는 반이 되는 거야. 슬픔이 증발해서.
I feel like this question was
봐봐,
just
근데 티한테
stupid.
가면은 그냥 형 저 이런 게 너무 슬퍼요 하면은 그래?
슬픔은 어떻게?
But the question said the answer said there's two sad people, so that means the T person would feel sad, so that would be an emotional thing. I don't.
나누니까.
I feel like this was worded so weirdly, or like I just truly don't get the question.
나눌 수 있니요?
근데
이건 좀.
Because I understand the way Sunghan described it, but I feel like the answer didn't represent that.
슬픔을 나누면이라고 돼 있잖아요. 슬픔이 하나라고 단정 지을 수 있어요.
그리고 둘이 단정을 지어.
Okay, so yeah, Unsuk's me. I was like, okay, so we're thinking about that literally. Okay.
말 인모 말을
그러니까 슬픔이 하나면은 이게 나눌 수 있잖아요. 근데 슬픔은 없는 거예요. 그 자체예요 슬픔이. 이거 어떻게 나눕니까?
슬픔이 없어?
말 자체가 성립이 안 된다 이거. 이해되십니까?
I don't understand. Wait, what is Unsuk on about? Unsuk, baby. Unsuk's that asshole who just has to make the questions really, like, complicated for no reason, but also same, because I also did that. But I think I misunderstood the question, whereas he's just being an asshole. But I kind of love him, and he's kind of hot for it, so it's okay.
말 인모
I'll forgive him.
말을
그러니까 슬픔이
If there is one sadness, we can share it.
하나면은 이게 나눌 수 있잖아요. 근데 슬픔은
But there is no sadness. Is he saying there's no sadness in the world? Because that's bullshit. I've seen him sad. He's been sad. He's just being annoying.
없는 거예요. 그 자체예요 슬픔이. 이거 어떻게 나눕니까?
슬픔이 없어?
말 자체가 성립이 안 된다 이거. 이해되십니까?
Oh, is he saying... Okay, I think I get it. He's saying sadness is emotion. You can't literally share it because it's just a feeling. And you can't physically... He's just being that asshole who's like... Oh, you can't feel the sadness. Is he agnostic? I love you for that if you are. But that means if he's religious, we gotta come back to this conversation because you're a hypocrite. But yeah, I see what he means. He's saying sadness is an emotion, you can't share it. Like it's not there. You can't share it because you can't give it. I hate him, but I kind of love it.
만약에 슬픔이다. 제가 그걸 하루한테 말해요. 형까지 슬퍼지. 그럼 굳이 말을 안 해도 돼.
일리가 있다.
왜냐면 그럼
And Tom would love me because I just wouldn't feel sad about it. I'll just.
차라리 저만 슬퍼하는 거.
아 너는 혼자.
But if you're a T, wouldn't that mean you know the other? Like, wouldn't a T believe the other person won't get sad? Like, why wouldn't a T just talk to another T then? Because you would both understand each other. You know what I mean? I find it hard to believe Anton's not emotional. He literally cried over Toy Story 3. I feel like Anton belongs on the other side of this conversation. I find it hard to believe that he doesn't, because it's written all over his face if he's sad. Like, it's very obvious when he's sad. So I feel like the other members, like, I feel like he wouldn't. Yeah. Also, I'm putting myself in their logic because, like I said, MBTIs are kind of.
선생님 예쁠 거 같아.
만약에
I think Anton just doesn't want to be seen as the F. And that's what I mean. F, like people who are Fs get shamed a lot.
그러면 너네는 소희한테 한마디.
머리 안 아프냐?
Yeah,
하나 다쳤는데.
어디 다쳤어요?
that was emotional, right? Are you okay? Like that would be emotion. That means he's concerned about him. I don't believe them. For one, Unsuk just kind of exposed himself because Unsuk's reaction to me was like, "Are you okay?" Like that would be like an F thing by their logic, and I find it very hard to believe Anton wouldn't be concerned and like, "Are you okay? Are you okay?" Like I feel like he would be that.
하나 다쳤는데.
어디 다쳤어요?
I can believe one reaction.
어떻게 짜증나면서 난 괜찮아가 먼저 하는 거 같은데.
And Unsuk did. Unsuk literally did. Are you okay? Unsuk's.
먼저 괜찮아가 나올 텐데.
그럴 순 없어?
그래 다 어디 다쳤는지
Unsuk exposed himself and then quickly tried to cover it. He's such a fake man. But it's okay because he's
어디
cute.
다쳤는데? 어디 다쳤는데?
얼마나 다쳤는지.
그게 중요하지. 여기 이 조그만 이 까시래기 하나 까졌을 수도 있고.
사실 어느 쪽으로 마음이 기울어.
Well, if someone got in an accident, I would also be like, oh, is it serious? Like, are you like how bad's the accident? Because like I've had people in an accident, but like they're completely fine and they were more concerned about the car. So I was also more concerned about the car. It was like, oh, like my mom was like, oh, my friend got in an accident. I was like, oh, are they like seriously injured? Is that weird? But if they called and they sounded bad, I'd be like, oh, are you okay? Where are you? Like, I'm coming. I don't know.
근데 어느 정도 약간 보이는 게 괜찮은데 어떻게
일단
하다
전화를 해야 돼. 만나지 못해.
전화를 받으면 이제
Yeah, yeah.
근데 나였어도 근데 누가 다쳤다 하면 전화했어. 어떻게 된 거야? 먼저 물어보지. 괜찮아? 이러면 하지 않을까?
만약에
Well, I'm just awkward, so I think it's my awkwardness. Like, I'm bad at comforting people, so
예를
I try to find things to talk about.
예를 들어서 진짜 크게 사고가 났어요. 제가 진짜 슬퍼요. 제가 형한테 나는 진짜 완전히 괜찮아. 너도 괜찮아? 그리고 친구들
I find that annoying, though.
마음적으로 힘들면 나한테 와. 이럴 것 같아. 그러면 이제 형의 감정 상태 어때요? 나도 슬퍼. 뭐야?
저도 같은 말을 할 것 같은데 감정적으로 형 친구가 제 친구가 아니잖아요. 마음적으로 공감을 못해도
I felt that.
그러니까 진심으로 위로는 하는데 너까지
Yeah, that's me, that's me.
그럴 것 같아요.
그러니까 너
Oh, that's me. That's exactly what I said. I can't, I feel like my heart doesn't exist. And this episode was making me feel sad and bad about it.
아 상대가 슬프면 슬퍼진다?
아 뭔가 그 계속 생각을
말이 안 되는데?
I think I'd have to like really care about that person. But then again, if my mom's sad, I usually don't feel that sad.
제 친구가 아니라서
And I feel like if I can't even feel that with my mom, maybe I'm just broken.
걱정은 당연히.
I'm a broken human being.
입장으로 생각하고 아 내가 성찬이
성찬이가 아니잖아요.
근데 그게 어느 정도 정도에 따라 달라.
맞아. 내가 아프다고 했더니 친구가 병원에 가라고 했다.
아 말투가 중요한데? 맞아 말투가 중요하긴 하지.
형 저 아파요. 병원에 가. 고마워.
병원을 가라는 뜻 자체가 사실은 이제 병원 가서 빨리 나가 있는 거잖아.
아그 속안에
이렇게 받아들이는.
아픈데 걱정만 해주고.
근데 아픈데 제가 해줄 수 있는
See, I guess that's why I was like, the way Shotaro went about it would be just annoying to me because they'll just be like, I want the comfort, but I would also be like I'm calling you for a reason. Like, can you help me?
아니 뭐 여기가 아픈데 위로를 해서 여기가 나아요?
마음이 좀 덜 아프죠.
병원에 가는 게 이제 낫는 방법.
아프면 마음이 덜하고.
나 여기 다쳤어 이러면.
괜찮아?
But like when I'm sick,
빨리 나와라.
my mom very much babies me and takes care of me, so that feels good.
진짜 아프면 병원부터 가. 그러니까 병원에 가. 딱 현실적으로.
난 병원을 너가 다쳤을 때 난 너 걱정밖에 안 했어. 병원 가라고 하는 것보다.
이게 시타랍니다.
만약에 그냥 조명이 이렇게 쓰러지고 원빈이가 다쳤다 해도 나는 야 괜찮아? 그럴 것 같지 않아?
아니지. 야 빨리. 야 전화해.
빨리 119.
This looks such a fake. This looks bullshitting so hard here. Because I told you his instinct was, are you okay? But here he's just trying so hard to be a T because he wants to look cool. Because like T's are like cool or whatever. Like it's cool to be like he's trying to be the like character that's like bad boy soft at heart.
괜찮아 이러고 있으면은
짜증만 나. 야 빨리.
빨리 119나 불러줘요.
I would like someone to be like, are you okay while they're getting me band-aids. Like I want them to be concerned.
병원을 불러다.
But I'm panicked, so could you give me band-aids?
안 들리긴 할 텐데 이제 딱 다 나왔을 때 아 얘가 그때 그랬었지 이런 생각이 들죠.
그것도 살아야 될 수 있는 생각.
친구가 약속 시간에 늦었는데 나에게 뭐라고 말해야 화가 나지 않을까? 일단 그거에 이입해야 돼. 그 약속 시간에 나는 왔어. 근데 친구가 30분 늦었어.
일단 이유부터 말해야 돼.
아니 그것만 말하면 되지.
일단 거기에
아 미안해 밥은 오늘 내가 살게.
와 그거 하면 끝나지.
I just want to know why.
그러면 약속 시간 늦을 때 이유가 말이 되면 미안해 듣는다고 딱.
난 그냥 나 늦었지 미안해 하면 난 그냥 풀리는 거.
나도 미안해.
사실 나도 늦어가지고 뭐라 할 말이
그니까
이유를 들어.
둘 다 좋은데?
둘이 붙이면 될 것 같아.
둘이 붙이면 될 것 같아.
둘이 붙이면 완벽한
둘 다 좋은데? 야 근데 저기까지
I feel like people throw out like I say sorry all the time. Like when I took my dog like wasn't jumping at a person, but like he was jumping and like because he saw a person, and I said sorry for that, even though he was like nowhere near them, and like we walked by. I was like sorry, like so I don't really care about the sorry. Like I don't care if they do or don't. I guess like I don't know.
디테일하게 말하는
People are late all the time where I live. Like it's literally just second nature. I don't really care.
디테일하지 않아도 돼.
근데 만약에 진짜 미안해. 실제 근데 이해는 안 나.
근데 저는 솔직히 만약에 이런 문자를 받아
I just want the reason. Like that's all.
사과의 마음고 이런 거 읽어도 사실 딱히
Honestly, same.
이유 없이 이것만 그 사과만 보내면
It just feels weird.
T를 위해 저거 사유 기재 저거는 약간 미안해 보이지가 않아.
맞아.
F는 약간 우우 야 점점점점.
But tears doesn't mean reasoning. You can cry and be like an asshole.
감정이 없어. 그냥 이유를 말해.
뭔가 위에는 사과는 느낌 나지가 않아.
사과를 굳이 안 했지. 어? 아메리카노 급하게 3, 40잔을 뽑아야 되는 상황.
근데 왜만 저렇게 말해?
Or maybe he's just a jerk.
먹을 때마다.
그러면
다음 날에는 막 강아지 밥 줘야 되는 상황.
진짜 저렇게
If you show up, but you just like relate, like I don't care.
이 정도로 얘가 구구절절.
Yeah, he's giving explanation. It's like if someone cheated, Shotro, if someone cheated, and they just kept saying sorry, you're gonna forgive them? You don't want to know why you were cheated on? You don't want to know, like, well, I guess maybe some people don't want to know why. They can't handle that. But, like, you know what I mean, though? Like, if you don't give... That's a bit too extreme. We're talking about being late. If someone's like, sorry, I'm late. I'd be like, okay, yeah, hey, what happened? Like, just what happened? Because I've been late a lot. I'm always late. But, like, I'm usually like, oh, sorry, I'm late. We were stuck in traffic. Usually that's true. Or like, sorry I'm late, like my dog was like being a little annoying. Something like that. But like I said, it's just normal to be late here. We never have like distinct times anywhere.
무서운데?
이제 갖고 와요.
1대6이야? 원비 형 필요 없어.
원비 형 혼자 싸워야 돼?
야, 왜 쟤가 나밖에 없을까?
원빈이를 T로 바꿔버려야겠다.
형 계속 가만히 있네.
So they're trying to convert him. Oh, so done. It's cute.
아 들어오지 마세요.
들어오지 말래.
좋은데?
괜찮다, 우리 팀.
I forgot which one's Jay.
계획 안 짜?
저 계획 안 짜요. 그냥
계획 안 짜잖아.
즉흥적으로 다니는 걸 싫어요.
본인이 계획을 짜진 않는데
그럼 어떻게 다녀?
내가 즉흥적으로 생각하지.
너가 즉흥적으로 어떻게 하는 거야?
그렇죠. 그럼 너 혼자 좋아하지. 대략.
아 그러니까 이제 밥 먹고 숙소가 좀 쉬어야겠다 했는데 갑자기 이거 밥 먹고 뭐 어디 갈래?
내 그 머릿속에 어느 정도 그 플랜이 짜여져 있는데 그게 어긋나기 시작하면 약간 괜히 스트레스가.
원빈, that's my man.
그냥 이따가 1시간 뒤에 같이 그 방탈출 하러 갈래? 그러면
1시간 뒤에 방탈출?
네, 약간 그렇게.
아 근데 약간 이거는 어떻게
야.
생각하면 좀 다르구나.
지금 당장 해외여행 떠나기 계획 미리 못잠 3시간 단위로 계획 짜서 3달 뒤에 해외여행 가기.
아 지금 당장 해. 지금 당장 해. 나 핸드폰만 있으면.
I would need to plan it.
그냥 내가 가는 게 계획이지 뭐.
갔다가 오기만 하면 돼.
내가 하는 게 계획이었지.
우리가
계획은
미국을
틀어지라고
가봤잖아. 근데 이제 갑자기 뭔가 생기거나 그러면 스트레스 안
Yes.
그
그러니까
여행이면
너가 스트레스를 받는 이유 자체가 뒤에 거를 생각을 해놓으니까
Yes.
그게 어긋나니까.
Yes. And that's they're gonna say, then don't make the plans. And I'm gonna say, fuck you for that.
보통 뒤에를 생각을 안 해. 그래서 뭐가 생겨도 스트레스를 안 받아.
맞아.
I wish I could live that way. I really do. My life would be so much better. I've been trying to be more like
쇼핑 좋아하는 멤버들이
not.
거기 꼭 가야 돼. 거기 못 가게 돼도 괜찮아.
Wait, what?
즐거운 거잖아. 즐거운 거는 우리는 상관이 없어.
쇼핑 좋아하는 멤버들이 있잖아요.
I want Wanman to advocate for us. Like I need him to do well here. He's too chill, stressing me out.
거기 못 가게 돼도 괜찮아.
그건 살짝 기분 나쁘네.
See? Somehow I know I could trust you.
근데 애초에 나 그런 계획을 안 세요.
저도 실제로 안
나도
해요.
그냥 안 세요. 그냥 가서 생각을 해보는.
You don't. So you're telling me you don't even have ideas of what you want to do? Is that what you're saying, Shotro? Shotro, we're gonna fight.
머리 걷다가 여기.
There's no way you're not just even thinking about what to do. Like you're not just like that's rich people stuff, I guess. You can't just go to a country and have like the slightest idea what you want to do. You went to that country for a reason. You would have some reason to being there. I really want to see the Eiffel Tower. What if you can't see the Eiffel Tower? That's the whole reason you went on that trip. Like you go to Paris to see the Eiffel Tower.
기분 나쁘지 않으면 계획을 안 세우면 돼. 그럼 틀어질 일도 없거든.
갑자기 해외여행 가잖아.
절대로.
너가 가고 싶었던 나라.
He would plan it. He would, if you spontaneously asked him, he would plan it. I feel like that's what he would do.
갑자기 절대로. 챙겨야 될 거. 그런 것도 미리 생각을 해놓고 혹시나 갔는데 못 챙기고 가는 거 스트레스.
거기서 사는
사는 재미도.
I love Wanbin because
내가 일단 마음이 편해야 돼.
okay, Wanbin's my bias. Suck's been pissing me off this episode. We can't get married. I'm not gonna marry Wanbin.
난 뭔가 없어야 이제 마음이
많이 챙기는 편이긴.
넌다 챙기잖아.
얘는 혹시
Anton's just trying to look cool, and I think that's so
일단 다
cute.
챙기고 더 필요하면 더 사고.
That's me.
저랑 타라 형이 좀
Every
안에서 이
like argument where Anton's on the side, he's been like counteracting all those arguments. He's like, low key, I'm kind of like that too, and I kind of love that.
일단 다 챙기고 가는.
일단 다 챙겨.
계획도 세우지 않고 그냥 다.
아 맞아. 약간 그 대충 이거 필요하겠지 하고 혹시 모르니까 하고 다 챙기고.
진짜 저희들은 막 스케줄 표도
진짜.
그건 더 괜찮아.
No, I just mentally have a
이 형
plan.
진짜 핑계. 쉬고 있으면 갑자기 저한테 와가지고 소희야 닭꼬치 먹으러 갈래 이래.
But that's not the same. Like if you're craving a food, you're craving a food. That's not the same thing. Now we're just trying to lie.
와 레전드.
밤 10시 그거는 아니지.
심지어 저는 같이 갔어요.
그러니까
가서 먹고 왔어.
And he planned like in his mind what to eat. He wanted to go eat the chicken skewers. How do you know that's not like in his head?
그게
야 맛있는 오마카세 먹으러 가자.
아 그것. 나 웬만하면
Like he said, he plans it in his head. I felt that. Like it's random, but in his head, it's like it's not someone asking you something randomly.
그건 진짜 뭐가 있지?
그게 싫어야 제이야.
계획이 어쨌든 우리가 쉴 때나 그럴 때를 우리가 상황을 좀 많이. 난 웬만하면 침대에 누워 있거나 그게 다기 때문에 나 그게 플랜이야. 침대에 누워만 있어야겠다.
진짜 침대에만 누워 있어.
근데
그래도
또
나가는 거니까 너는
쇼핑은
B다.
나갈 수도 있다.
왜 쇼핑은?
그러니까 왜 쇼핑 나가?
쇼핑은 너무 사랑하니까.
너무 좋으니까.
아
그만큼의 그 스트레스를 그 행복 지수로 올려줘.
난 그냥 어디 가도 다 좋은데. 그래서 항상 막 영빈아 일단 나가자. 형 뭐 할 건데요?
Yes,
뭐 먹고
yes.
뭐 어디 가자.
Well, what kind of stuff?
제대로 정해놓지도 않았어 이 형. 정해놓지도 않았어.
아, 형도 진짜 피다.
홍찬이 진짜
진짜 피야.
저 오른쪽 내 건 줄 알았어.
나 이거 진짜
오른쪽 나다 오른쪽 나다. 진짜 나 이거 왼쪽이야. 왼쪽이라고요?
야 이거
I also have mine.
복잡해.
But I don't have an iPhone, and iPhone, when I look at iPhones, I'm like, how y'all even, like,
알림이 되게 많아.
나 지금 정확히
우와 이거 좀 신기한데?
917개인가에 쌓여 있어.
that stressed me out.
숫자가 많이 쌓이는 곳이.
Yeah.
나 그거 보고 기분 좋은데.
그럼 그 대답을 빨리 하는 거.
좀 빨리 하면
I'll, like, click a message and it's not
나나
so I'll
이런
do it.
다 일일이 써.
뭐그 숫자가 있다 떠 있는.
그래서 보면은
이렇게 알림이 메시지.
No, not really. I just go through the email and delete a lot of them.
와 진짜 너무.
I guess, is that organizing? I don't
많이
know.
했고 한 2,000개 있는.
저거 진짜 신기하다.
그거 모아놨다가 보면은 좀 추억이에요.
저렇게 정리하는 사람 진짜 아무도 없어.
저 가끔씩 하는데 하다 포기할 때가 많아.
이거 진짜 신기해.
See, I feel like Anton's a little.
근데 또 저게 제이들이 봤을 땐 P 이렇게 어지러 하는데 P 입장에서는 진짜 다 알고 있잖아.
저기 다
그거
편해. 어차피 기억해.
뭐가 어디쯤에
I can understand that.
아 여기는 그래. 얼마나
But I also just don't have that many apps.
그 원빈이 형 그 열려있는 앱들을 다 이렇게 지우는 거 있지.
아 맞아.
그거 하는 거
Yeah.
진짜 자주 해요.
I hate, my grandma has so many.
진짜 다르구나.
신기하다.
이렇게 다양한 의견과 생각들이 있다니 흥미로운데?
Someone, I remember when Riize just debuted, someone thought one of the members had OCD.
서로 다름을
Is it Wanbin? Was it Wanbin?
MBTI 대통합.
MBTI.
Was it Wanbin? I didn't know their faces at the time, so I can't remember who it was. This had nothing to do with the office stuff. I love it. Like, this whole episode was like mainly the MBTI stuff. Why'd they even add the office concept? They could have just made an MBTI episode.
늦지 말고.
어머니 사인 받아오고.
I forgot we were doing that.
진짜 왜 이렇게 귀엽냐?
아 요즘 MZ들은 남달라.
MZ들은.
Oh, because they're all Gen Z. So I've learned me and also have things to work out in our relationship. I may cheat on him with Wanbin. I feel like me and Wanbin logically work better together, but I just like am emotionally invested in Unso, so I'm confused now.
주세요, 저 퇴근해야 돼요.
저는 천양이 있어서 내일 뵙겠습니다.
오늘 제 계획이 없던 일이라 다음에는 미리 말해주세요.
I mean, do they respect each other's opinions? They just kind of like politely. I felt like this was a play argument. Actually, I guess you could say that is respectfully. But they were trying to convert each other. I make something a cult. Yeah, who was it? I don't know if I'm gonna be able to find it, but I feel like someone said they did something 5 times, and if they didn't do it, like stress them out and stuff. Riize, OC. Yeah, okay, it was Wanbin. Because I was thinking of, so I'm broke, so I can't get therapy, you know? My dad, though, has diagnosed OCD and ADHD. So I always wondered if is it genetic? Because I've always wondered if I have it. Does run in families. Okay. And then my cousin was diagnosed with anxiety. I think I just have a lot of mental issues, you know? But yeah, he said has a habit of doing things in a pattern of 7. The way he spoke here, it looked like he was low-key getting like a little stressed out. And I wonder if he does, because I've always felt like I've noticed idols and I'm like, I feel like this guy has ADHD, or I feel like this guy has anxiety, I feel like this girl has anxiety. Like I'm not saying it in videos usually because I don't want to ever like imply things. This is like the one time where I'm like, I really do wonder if he has undiagnosed OCD and he's just never gonna know. Because a lot of his he just kind of reminded me of my dad a lot here. My dad's never gotten like medication or anything for it because we broke. Also think he's a bit in denial. His mom also has OCD, so I do wonder if maybe I have it too, but I'll just never know. That's fine. I've lived this long with it. If I did have it, I lived this long with it. But his traits and everything, just, I don't know. It's probably not true, but like I just wondered that. I've also just wondered how many idols that we find like quirky and stuff just maybe have like mental, what would you call them? Mental disorders, and just never know. Like in my head, I have idols who I'm just like, this person I think has ADHD, like heavily, and just it's even worse because they're an adult and have never had it treated. But yeah, my mom's boyfriend has ADHD and he said it seems like I have it. I'm like, wow, I'm just probably messed up, aren't I? It's okay. It's fine. But yeah, anyways, also someone told me that as well in a comment. They're like, I feel like you have ADHD, and I'm like, but I don't, like, I can focus very heavily on things, but I don't know. I know like there's like different types of it, so let me know, do you also wonder that? Like I feel like women might, and I've been wondering that a couple times actually, and this video definitely honed in on that a lot for me. But I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.